nga niya
I know
kaya ng sarili niya eh.
Piniprincess siya, no?
Jessica, I get that. I feel that from you. I hear you.
Stay?
Pero hindi
Hindi pa alam
ka willing
yung
magbago
mga
doon.
tinuturo yung gano'n sa kanya.
You were
Shit,
saving
puro shit
yourself
lang.
because
Shit!
you were being
Shit!
hurt. Sa kalipin mo, you were saving yourself. What was convenient to you is to go back to your husband. And yet, you continued seeing the guy.
Ano ka ba to?
Kasi mahal ko po talaga yung gaya hanggang ngayon po. Mahal na mahal ko po talaga.
Kung hindi mo mahal yung mister mo,
Hindi ko po alam.
huwag ka na andyan. I mean, set him free.
Naawa ko sa mga anak ko eh.
No, it should. I'm sorry. It should not be the reason why you stay with.
Pati po sa pamilya ko, sa magulang ko. Halos itakwil na po nila ako. Isumpa na nila ako. Ginawa ko. Actually, parents ko po alam din. Tutol din po sila. Parang sinuportahan din po nila ako na magpa-abort. Kasi nga po ayaw nila dun sa lalaki. Dahil nga po sa ginagawa sa akin.
Bakit tayo magkausap ngayon?
Hindi ko po kasi alam kung ano po dapat kong gawin. Kasi nga po, hanggang ngayon po dala-dala ng konsensya ko yung nangyari sa akin sa buhay ko.
What do you wanna ask me?
Kung dapat ko po bang i-let go na yung pamilya ko.
Not the
Dahil
family.
nandito na po ako.
Not the family, but your husband. Pag-tell him everything.
Ayaw po siya masaktan eh. Ilang beses ko na po siya sinaktan.
Wala nang bago doon. Wala din lang.
Naawa na po ako sa kanya.
That's not true.
Ginagawa naman po niya na.
You just don't wanna be wrong. You tell him exactly.
Hindi po siya nagbabae. Hindi po ako sinaktan. Hindi ako minura. So, 16 years po namin pagsasama.
You tell him exactly what you told me tonight.
Parang hindi ko po makaya.
Well, it's the only thing I can give you.
Yan.
Kasi okay na po ngayon eh.
No, it's
Tapos
not okay.
aalis po ako.
I'll tell you
Tapos
something.
pupunta po sa kapatid ko sa abroad para doon po makapagsimula.
I'll tell you something.
Tutulungan ko po yung asawa ko.
Ready?
Ito po.
Okay. I want you to remember these words I'm going to tell you. Alright? Ready ka?
Papa.
Kasi,
To keep your
ganun
husband
ginagawa mong ano.
in your life and make him believe that there's something more other than petty
Yes.
or other than ayokong gamitin yung title na yun pero that's the only thing I can come up with na petty kind of love
Kanang?
is the same thing as not loving him.
Papa.
Pareho lang yun.
Hindi ko nakakaya gawin yung ganun.
Kahit anong mangyari dito sa kwento mo, one thing remains to be true.
Hindi.
There's no part of you that can commit to your husband because you don't love him enough to be honest sa kanya. And bilang isang asawa na kaya kang patawarin, ano man nagawa mo. Na kaya kang patawarin, ano man nagawa mo. Lisa, he deserves to know the truth. He deserves that. You owe that to him. You owe that to him. You owe it to him that you tell him exactly what he deserves to know.
Pato.
sa kanila. Nagawa ko na po.
But you said you don't know if you love him and you love another guy.
Inipilit ko naman po bumalik.
I'm sorry. That's not the point eh. Sa puntong ito, bilang kaibigan mo, I'm no longer in the business of saving yung relationship ng mag-asawa. It's ruined far beyond repair. Alam mo yan. This is beyond repair. Alam natin yan. Now, ano goal ko bilang kaibigan? You wanna know the truth? My goal is that finally you become truthful to yourself. That you find your own niche under the sun. That finally you get to discover what is it that you really want with your life. What do you want to do with this lifetime? You have to find your purpose as a person. Bakit ko ito sinasabi? For crying out loud, you are 32, Lisa. 32 ka na. Tama? Yes. And you are yet to know what makes you happy.
Kahit po mali.
I do not know what's wrong and right sa paningin mo. I do not know how to answer your question.
Yes.
Inipilit ko po itama yung pagkakamali ko ngayon.
Well, lying to yourself will not make it right. Is your husband?
39 po.
He deserves to be taken care by a girl, by a woman who knows his value. You are not that woman. You're just there for convenience. Alam mo yan. I don't also recommend that you go back to the guy. That guy was able to fulfill some sexual tension in your
Glesia.
life. That's about it. If there's a chance for you to go abroad, then go ahead and find your niche under the sun. Find your purpose elsewhere. If one day you realize that, Mika, mahal ko pala yung mister ko, then maybe now, maliwanag din mo siya mahal.
Actually, dalawang beses po ako nakapag-
May ilang dilim na.
Dalawang beses na po. Actually po, pinatawad din niya po ako.
Hindi mo siya mahal kung ganyan yung ginagawa mo sa akin.
Tapos parang siya pa po yung bumabawi sa akin eh. Yung mga dati po namin nakakita.
Hindi na lang yun eh, pakikipag-live mo maliit na bagay yung kasi kahit pa paano ka, hindi ko sinasabing tama, pero kahit pa paano maintindihan mo kasi nagmahal ka ng iba, pero yung you made a living out of having sex with another people.
Yes.
Tinanong siya po ako ng paulit.
Ano?
Ito pa
Tinanggap
to.
niya rin po ako, parang po ako ng paulit-ulit.
Yes.
Kahit ganun po yung ginawa ko.
Yung part na yun, in that process, you've completely lost any amount of respect you had for him. Tama?
Yes.
Go somewhere. Asan yung sister mo?
Ato. Dito, dito. Glesia.
Bakit po din po ako.
Yes.
Maybe that's the best that can happen right now.
Ayusin ko po muna yung sarili ko.
That's the number one task.
Kasi hindi ko po alam kung may maayos po po ba
Well,
sa
of course. I want you to listen to me carefully. Somehow, I don't have much advice for you. Other than find your niche under the sun. Don't go back to yung lalaki na kalipin mo. But more so, I have a wish for you. Ready?
Glesia.
And this is coming from the heart of a friend.
Sobrang voucher itong Axe 5 Favorite Collection. Confident, not fresh, for one full day. Para sa presyo na to, sulit na.
It's my belief, reason, that in our lifetimes, in your lifetime, we all have our own time frames of discovering
Ang
what
dilim.
makes this journey we call life worthwhile.
Ayun, dito, Glesia.
Maybe in your story, maybe
Glesia.
you just had to be so wrong to finally kickstart trying to find your purpose. But it's starting, at least it's starting. Bilang kaibigan mo, this is what I wish for you. I wish that you get to find what makes your life meaningful. Not as a mother, not as a husband, not as a wife to your husband, not as a girlfriend dun sa kabit mo, not as an escort to all your clients, no. Not those. As a person.
Glesia.
Just as a person. What is it that makes you happy? No matter how long the journey it would take for you to find that out, kailangan mo umpisahan yun. If in the process, your husband will fall in love with another girl, so be it. If in the process, you get to meet another guy who's going to accept you for who you were and who you are, then so be it. And if in that process, if you can, you forgive yourself
No, dito.
for having been
Bonak
terminated
naman eh.
or having terminated the life of your baby. Babies to be exact. I can only imagine how heavy and burdensome that is for you to feel now. Pero bawasan mo ng konting bigat. Tell your husband exactly what you told me tonight. Kailan ka alis?
Glesia. Yan.
Kailan ka alis?
Pagod ka na.
Oh well. Make a wise use of your time spending it with your kids. Nagsugal ka pa ba?
hindi na po. Stop ko na po.
Tumatanggap ka ba ng clients pa?
Po,
Nagtatanggap ka ba ng clients?
hindi na po. Simula po yun na po yung wala. Nakalimutan ko po na.
Hindi ko alam ano. Please isa kung sa buhay ba natin, dapat ba dumaan tayo sa mga ganitong klaseng pagsutok bago ma-realize natin yung dapat natin gawin sa buhay? Or maybe it's just me trying to romanticize that yes, baka kailangan man dumaan para matuto